So we wanted to, what do you guys think if we read a little bit from the book? Would that be, okay, do we have a copy of the book that we could borrow? Oh, we'll take this one.
So after the idea came, before the photos actually was the text. My intention with the text was, in that idea of shadow and shadows, was to try and explore something personal, but also to communicate something universal, to leave room. I guess the intention was poetic, to use a short form. And as Alexandra and then I, and together edited the photos, we edited the text. And then we spent a couple hours in my house, and we matched the text, edited text, to the photographs.
Can I just interrupt you before you start? First, we did not spend a couple of hours. This book is version 7.7, which actually means it's version 14. And I remember around version 6, you were like, Alexandra, I actually really preferred version 2.7. And I was like, I don't even remember what that is. It was just, his memory is so perfect. So we did go through at least 14 versions. But the first page, which I will let you read, is actually the first poem that you sent me via email. And at the time, I was in Paris, he was here in LA, so he was writing at night, and I was waking up to bloop, bloop, another email from Keanu. But this is the first one he sent after I said shadows. So, do you want to just start?
No. And I think what we also went into without a predetermination was that the piece would work as a kind of journey, right? I mean, there is a kind of welcome to it, in a way, a kind of birth, which was, I was born twisted, I don't want to die.
You know, starting off on the light foot.
Well, I think it's pretty universal, right? We kind of come out twisted and we learn that we don't want to die. Yeah. That's what's cool about shadows. They're universal. Well, am I gonna read the whole?
I think we can alternate.
I mean, it's long.
What would you like?
Anyway, so
Read it all.
well, no, because people don't have the images in front of them, you know.
You know, this is.
You can hold it up.
Well, that's good for you.
All right, we'll take turns. We take turns.
Okay, without you, nothing.
Okay.
Follow.
Go, baby.
No matter how you fight it, you lose.
Me and my shadow, and it still doesn't help.
Often when you look, it is not there.
Fuck, that's not in the poem. We all need something, even if we don't.
I love this image. It's one of my favorites. The
Beautiful
orange
color.
elbow image.
Okay. What my shadow doesn't know won't hurt it.
I am a mere me.
Yeah. Oh. Beyond a shadow of our doubt.
You better look. I may not be there tomorrow.
And you couldn't hold me in that way, all things hoped.
You can do better on that delivery, by the way.
Yeah.
You gotta give that a little more. I'm directing.
What do you think?
I want you to read this one again, please. With a
No,
little more, like,
No, I'll cry.
Okay.
And you couldn't hold me in that way, all things hoped.
that was, thank you. No one wants to be alone.
I first saw it in my youth, the beginning of the end. Which is kind of true. I remember being conscious of looking at a shadow, and with that kind of externalization was born the idea of my mortality.
Cut me down, stand me up, throw me just like you want.
Up against it, look out.
Weep, shadow, weep.
The ancients had the same problem.
Playing shadow games.
I cannot say all I wish to say.
What do you think, when?
As long as we last, remembered.
Oh, we could have cut that remembered out. As
No.
long as we last.
No.
This is how we work together.
No. You need to remember,
No, you're
because
right.
it's part of, there's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. A shadow of shadows holding on.
And I knew I was done and you were gone forever.
A shadow of shadows letting go.
Did you know all along?
That's good. In the light of day, darkness. Good luck. That's not in the book either.
Shadows want to be seen, not heard, they say.
It doesn't matter.
We never did stand a chance.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Yearning, always yearning.
I will be buried.
It shows us how amazingly impossible it is.
What happens when you can't?
It is not as simple as black and white, is it?
R is for Reeves.
It's for remorse. Making an R on a shadow wall. Ridiculous.
Everything as much as I can.
Turn the light out.
You are not here, not even.
My shadow is innocent. I am guilty.
We are flesh and blood.
Till death do us part.
Last breath, inside, out.
Take me, I'm yours.
What is past is present.
You can only do it alone.
This is getting really intense, by the way.
Yeah. Tense is good.
It is a dance, light of dark.
It all goes by so fast.
All I have left.
Try to know love. It is your only hope.
I love the word September.
Could you just let me out?
It is my last chance.
A collaborative project by Alexandra Grant and Keanu Reeves.